You know, that time you wish you hadn't wore full armour and ridden 2 miles out of range, and you wish you put a trolley handle on. You know that time. Yeah. We are live for another week of electric unicycle madness. Not sure if you've seen our Facebook page, or you can see one of these sides, whichever that is. What we have here is a new machine, a new addition you might see, was birthed the other day. Lovely. 3% precipitation. But hello and welcome to the show. Let me have another look, see what we got going on, who we've got on. Let me have a little check. Hi from Vienna, KS16X today. Rich S, the man, is in the house. Bristol, UK. Ninebot C plus, E plus, Frankenstein, Gotway M103, Gotway Nicola. Hi from Romania. What's up, peeps? Back again from South Carolina. Rich White is back in the house as well. Rich, how many of those can you ride at once? Good question. Welcome back. Hi, Phil Brunet, King Song K XL rider. Hi from Bonnie, Scotland. If you are, the show will finish in an hour. Oh, what are we going? Are you still writing out your list? Riding on a V10 in Poland. That's wrong way, exclamation mark. Hello from Norway. Kingsong 18XL and Tesla. Newcastle KS18XL. Are Kingsong ruling the roost today? I have a feeling they are. I'm pretty sure they are. I think Kingsong are way ahead of anyone else. I'm going to try and get onto the old Facebooks. See if we can get that going. Probably not. Never works, does it? If I scroll really slowly, sometimes it doesn't crash out. Come on, come on. Oh, yes. I think I've got it. Go to comments. There we are, and then mute it because it starts playing the audio. So I'll put it on there. Brilliant. Okie dokie. Portugal, my MSX burned, thinking to buy a Nicola Plus 0 watt-hours and put my batteries in it off the MSX. That is Miguel, who rode his violin. Marriage to tea. Tea. Yes, please. It's up there. Probably even got a tea bag in it, ready. So, yeah. That's Miguel, who burned his board out after riding through some, shall we say, sea. Yo-Yo, South Wales, not far from where we are. V10F, Stephen Lawrence, or Steve Lawrence. Hello from Cleveland, Ohio, Gotway Nicola 84 volts. Now we're starting to push ahead now. We're pushing King Song out here because we've got a Gotway Nicola 84 volt. Then we've got JIC, Gotway MSX 84 volt, and an InMotion V8. Hippo Pig, northeast of UK, MSX, Gotway MSX, though currently in London. LONDON, The Big Smoke. So I'm going to have a quick scan through. I have a feeling, I've got a feeling, King Song, Ninebot, Gotway, King Song, InMotion, King Song, InMotion, Gotway, Ninebot strokes Segway with Chris, not sure how to pronounce your surname, Top Z10. JIC says Gotway is king. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. Have we got anybody? Nope. So there we go. Chat, Facebook. No one's on Facebook. Who was on Facebook? Who's on Facebook? And it's paused at the moment. Me on Facebook, but there we are. Hello, Tesla V2 and Ninebot 1E Plus in France. I'm going to come off this because it's slowing down the connection. I can see that happening before my very eyes. So let me just kill the old Facebook app. If you're on Facebook, head on over to YouTube. If not, comment and I'll try and get on it later in the old show. That way, everything should be fine. Hopefully. It does say the live stream's gone red. But it's more important things. Mari's making me a cup of tea at the moment. So if everything's gone south, who cares? How is the KS16X? Has been asked by Chris. I cannot reveal that to you, sadly. I would love to, but unable to. You can see some sneak peeks behind the scenes on our Instagram account and also on our Facebook page. But if you're on Instagram, go and follow us there. Speedy Feet, I think it is. Speedy Feet UK? Something like that. Go and find us. Search Speedy Feet. Go and follow us on there. How many followers have we got on Instagram? Can't tell. How do we get there? I'm going to wreck it now by pressing buttons. 16 degrees C, radio. No. We got 0. 0 followers. That's not true. Thanks. Mary, the signal's saying it's bad. I've got poor. Poor stream health. What have you got?
I have good.
He has good. Excellent. Between the two, that's medium. We go with that. Oh, thank you very much. Beautiful. Beautiful cup of tea. No biscuits for me because I'm on a diet. But cruelly, Mario did bring in some biscuits and put them in my top drawer. Masquerading as a gift, a favour, a positive. But really, it was just an attempt to me to see if I would eat them all. Which normally I would, but I got up to about 15 stone. Just short of 15 stone. Which for my weight, my size, that's a little bit high. And what I want to do is try and reduce the weight so I can get more range out of my electric unicycles. So the range tests from now on out, you know, in a week or two, I mean this will get 1,000 miles now because I've lost a stone and a half. I think I lost a stone and a half in a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. Eat 1 meal a day, no biscuits apparently, that's bad. No biscuits, lots of cups of tea to dehydrate you. And I made a curry at home. I bulk made 16 curries and froze them all. This is related to EUCs because if you lose weight, your mileage will go up massively and the power available to you will spike. So if I can get down to about 5 stone. What's that? That's Facebook. So, yeah, so the less weight you are, the more range you've got, the more you can enjoy it, the more time you can be out on it, and the quicker you can stack up those miles. Anyway, that was the goal. So, I'm not eating biscuits today. There's no digestives, no argument to be had. Actually, it says arguments. It's just a cup of tea. About 27 calories. Right, so we've got M103. Oh, we got John W on the V8 and M103. JIC says M103 looks fun, but I have big old feet. Yeah, you should still fit. You probably get the heels hanging over the edge and your toes, but you can still ride it. Cheers to you from Iraq, trying to buy Z10, but hard to ship to my country. I would imagine so. Not quite sure how you get it over there without getting it stuck. Martin is getting his in 30 minutes. Getting what in 30 minutes? His wheel? Tea. He's getting his tea in 30 minutes. Martin, are you getting your tea in 30 minutes? Oh, Rich S was saying image is poor, but that was some time ago now, because I got talking about making curries at home and drinking tea, not eating biscuits, and wasn't paying attention to the chat. So that's good. We recently had Eco Drift in Warsaw. 30 riders in total on EUCs on the streets. Lots of fun. That is a group ride. I have not ridden with 30 people before. The most I've ridden with probably... How many hours did the Bristol EUC meet? About 30. I have. I'll take that back. I have also ridden with 30 people, approximately. Bristol EUC meet, apparently. It's better now you closed Facebook. Brilliant. It's all closed. Because I was running Facebook at the same time, trying to view it, Mario. And then everything went south. So I just turned that off. Ian Chambers, V8 in Sussex. Losing weight for 16X range test. No, that's just a coincidence. But yeah, I will be slightly lighter. But some of the wheels, so to give you an average, I could find out actually, but I put on about 2 stone and a half in the last 2 years. So if you go back to reviews 2 or 3 years ago, 3 years ago I'd probably been at my lowest weight, and then as it goes on, so all the ranges go like this, but there we are. Let's start going back up again now, but it's really weird. Ian seems to get really weird range tests. You still coming to the LA EUC Games in October? I am not coming to the LA EUC Games in October. I am not, no. Gary Wright, the 16X looks tiny compared to the Monster. Does it? Do you know what it looks like? This is what Mike thinks it looks like. He thinks it looks very similar to the KS18. To the KS18S. That's not heavy at all. But similarities, as in it's not covering the whole wheel and it's quite tall. So where are we? It's there. Hold on. At risk of messing this up. Right, it's there. Picture that now. Look at it. Imagine it. And then that. It's obviously higher, this, but similarities. Yeah, similarities. That's what it's got. Similarities. I would agree. Let's see who disagrees. When's the best time to submit the rider videos? During the week. Between Monday and... No. Yeah, any time after the show finishes, and don't submit them half an hour before the show. So you need really, if they ain't in by Wednesday at 9 o'clock in the morning, probably ain't going to make the show. V10 is now a V10F for you. Correct. Yep. See, because of the weight difference, I can now ride a V10. V10F territory. Looking to pull the trigger on a wheel in the next week or two. 1.5k budget or slightly more for a right machine. Likely to be used more off-road than on. Suggestions for mileage eater. Martin has said the 16X. No, he said 16X in 30 minutes. I'm assuming he's getting his 16X in 30 minutes. That's what I'm assuming. A mile 1.5, 1,500 quid. How far do you want to go per charge? Answer that one, Stephen Parker. Facebook message. Thank you, Rich, for letting me know the Facebook messages. Thomas Perry is in the house on his Ninebot 1 E+. Welcome, Thomas, on Facebook. Oh no, Senator Perry, I just posted on Facebook to be annoying, which was that message there. Thanks very much, Thomas Perry. who now we know is called Thomas, because I didn't know Senator Perry's first name before. Bimfish, it does look like the older KS18, so we've got an agreement there. Miguel, I sent my video at 16 PM today. Will pass today or next week. You have missed today. Miguel, you have. It will be next week though, so keep it strum until then. David Campbell, King Song 18XL, Norbury, South London. King Song for President. JIC, I'm 205. I was 205 years old for a minute. 205 or so pounds. If I were to lose, say, £10, how much of an effect would the wheel performance change? Noticeable. £10 in kilograms, please, Mario. Hey Siri, what is £10 in kilograms?
£10 is 4.54 kilograms.
Not a lot, I don't reckon. Not a lot. There we go, that's scientific. Not a lot. If you lost twice that, that would be noticeable. You're going to gain something, but twice that amount is going to be absolutely noticeable, yeah. Let's have a little look. Senator Perry, of course. Thomas. KS18S. Let's have a little look. Rich S is suggesting a £1,500 would be the Gotway Tesla, but we don't know the distance yet. So we don't know how far he wants to go. If he wants to go 45, 50 miles, then it's going to be an interesting one, but we'll see. YouTube, I can get you a link to that for sure. And this isn't the YouTube that's watching this. This is someone's named their screen name YouTube. I don't think it's their actual name either. Let me have a little look. All unicycles. I'm surfing speedyfeet.co.uk. Apparently it's the best website you can go to. Across all websites, not just Electric Unicycle websites. That's what I heard. Mum told me. Let's have a look. Live. Oh no, YouTube is saying he is the YouTube. Well, it's an honour and a privilege to send you this URL, YouTube. On holiday in, this is Ivan Cullis, on holiday in North Devon with a KS18L riding around Stowford Farm Meadow caravan site and off-road through the woods. Great fun. It is with an 18-inch wheel. It's always good fun. Is that loud on the mic? Can I do that?
Yeah, it's loud.
Is it? Sweet. Rob Hitch. Hello Ian. Rob Hitch here, just back from Thailand. In motion V8 and 620 miles and counting, of course. Welcome back, Rob Hitch. Good to have you back. Mario, let me know, how many viewers' videos have we got today? Is it 3?
Yeah.
Yes. We got a winner to announce, haven't we, of £25. Shall we announce the winner of the viewers' video competition? Now, if you don't know about this and you just joined us and you've missed out on the last 53 shows, this is the 54th show, correct? Cool. This is the 54th show. If you missed out on those, you can send your 1-minute video clips with no copyright content and filmed like that. If you're holding the camera, it's that way up. If you're holding the camera that way up, and not that way. If you're holding it that way, that's wrong. If you're holding it that way, you're doing something right. If you send it in like that, 1 minute to info@speedyfeet.co.uk, you can actually win £25 and other prizes as and when they come back up. So anyway, shall we announce the winner of, which competition was it?
14th.
The 14th competition winner is going to be announced right now. And if you're watching, write in to claim your money off at speedyfeet.co.uk. Go.
Yours videos.
Oh, you're back.
I'm back. Apparently I'm back. I'm in the room.
Oh,
That was quick. Did it work all right? I haven't even seen it. It's exciting.
That crashed.
It crashed.
Okay. I just show the name.
You're just gonna what? What? Is it? Come in. Hello, control center. Control center. They sent man to the moon, and we can't even play the winner's name. Pathetic. I have got a Star Wars mug though that lights up when you put hot stuff in it. It lights the lightsabers up. Got that for Christmas. Don't put it in the dishwasher. Wrecks it. Oh, you ready now? Yeah. Sorry, I was just trying to fill the void of the tumbleweed going by. Far away. Here we go. Apparently it's going to work this time. Right, that was really entertaining, that intro for Oliver, wasn't it? That was rubbish. He's won a competition. It should be like bang, 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 woo! There's big celebrations and everything. Instead, we got a freeze frame saying Oliver on it. Brilliant. So, anyway, Oliver, rubbish fanfare there for you, but you've won 25 quid. So if you write in, you can claim that. Not a problem. Let's have another look. I've got to scroll back up. I've been missing your comments now. Whoa, quite a few. People were asking about the bank holiday ride. How far are we riding? I guessed around 1,000 watt-hours would be okay. 1,000 watt-hours? Hey? Oh, the size of the wheel. Okay, size of the wheel about 1,000 watt-hour. I will have at the Forest of Dean ride out, which Rich Skull is arranging, by the way, so don't write into us. You need to write to Rich to see what's going on. We just kind of plan some routes in my head where we're going to go. I will have the Nicola there. I will have Monster there probably. And probably have the KS. Yeah, I will. I'll have that there. KS16X. Should do because I've done the range testing by then. Yeah. What else we got? M Super. Oh, the M Super X. Yeah, but I'll be riding that. Need to fit a fan to it though because I broke it, didn't I? So anyway, I'll have a couple of wheels there, but don't come relying on to grab a wheel off me, because let's just assume I'm just coming with my own wheel for now, but I might have some you can have a play about on, but it's not guaranteed, anything can happen, so plan to come with your own wheel. Stephen Parker, 20 plus miles in Scottish weather, but happy to bump up for more distance when I want it. Okay, so this was the question about which wheel should you get. 20 plus miles, you see, would put you in the V10 category, which is very capable off-road and on-road and is incredibly comfortable. But if you wanted to do 30 plus, you're going to be pushing it. Although a customer of ours, Phil, wrote in and he did over 40 miles on his V10F. That I thought was pretty impressive because I was getting about 25, I think, out of it. But that was winter and I was hammering the thing. So it is possible. So think about that. Your budget, if it's a maximum of 1,500, you're going to be in that ballpark sort of figure. So that's what you need to kind of look at. You could look at a Tesla. You could do that as well, possibly. Those two, Tesla or V10. And you could go V10 or V10F, really. By the way, I recently did 1,000 kilometers in 24 days on the V10. There you go. Well, there's a good example. If you want to do 1,000 kilometers in 24 days, you can do it on a V10. It's possible. Interesting issue from Rob. In motion V8 charged to 100%, switched off before going away for 3 weeks. Came back to UK, switched the V8 back on, the battery down to 71. Yep, that seems reasonable to me. It's interesting because I had another question about it today to do with the MSX. Whether it's intentional or not, it's kind of doesn't really matter. But if you buy a DJI drone or you buy that Skydio we got, the Skydio R1, all the batteries do that. They bring themselves down to about 50%. Which if you leave them for 3 weeks and think, oh, I'm going to do some filming, all 6 battery packs all need charging. So if you head out, which I did the other day, headed out and they're all on 50%. And it's a 15-minute flight time on the R1. And so you can imagine 7 minutes and a bit is a little bit frustrating. So yeah, if you leave batteries for a long period of time, they will go down. That's why they tend to instruct you to charge them to 100%, disconnect them from the wheel, which obviously with unicycles can be a bit difficult. If you're going away for a long period of time, because they can actually run below their sleep mode essentially, which is what was happening with the Z10s. They were sat on the shelf for a long time, not ours, the grey imported ones. And when they were arriving to people all over Europe and everywhere else, they were dead on arrival because they've been allowed to discharge almost completely. Hope that helps answer. What is your favourite EUC company? Well, I don't really have one. I have plus points for multiple EUC companies. So it's quite in-depth answer really. There's no real favourite, I wouldn't have said. I'm currently at 916 miles on my Gotway Nicola 84 volt. Brilliant. I'm at 250 kilometres, almost. I haven't done very well with that one, have I really? Senator Perry, I haven't either, but I've been thinking about heading up there. It worked, Rich S said. So already said that now. Pause for commercial break. I'm quite behind here. I'm trying to get there. No. Is it? I was up there last weekend at the zoo. Hot. It's not hot now, is it? I see why you won. I have to agree, it's so humid and the heat index stays around 100 here in Kola. Did Oliver's video, did you play his video, did you? Because people say I see why you won. So did it actually play?
No.
Definitely didn't, because Richard said it worked, and then Steve Lawrence has said that I can see why he won.
Please play his name.
Crashy Feet. Crashyfeet.co.uk. Could get that. Okay, back to work by all. Stay speedy. That's JIC. He's having to go back to work. He's been tapped on the shoulder by his boss, who said, "What on earth are you doing watching that rubbish?" What's your favourite EUC company? That's been asked again. I'm not answering that again. Same question. Already answered that. Senator Perry says, Siri, set alert when used unicycle at Speedy Feet increases inventory. That's good. Hey Ian, do you know why my Ninebot 1C keeps on beeping constantly and it tilts backwards and forwards and is not rideable? When does it do that? And what's your battery percentage? That'll be my first question. In my usage, V10 overheats quite a bit when pushing in 25 degrees C, especially when climbing hard or accelerating max. In normal usage, just fine. Will Glynn. Hi Ben. Dominic has said, I'm using electric longboard and I want to start with unicycle. Is it a good choice to buy a KS16X with InMotion V5F for practice? There's no reason, and I had this other conversation. I've had this conversation again today. A lot of these questions come up, don't they? You can actually start riding any wheel you want. So there's no specific wheel you have to choose as a learner. The only thing is, it's going to get smashed up, most likely, unless you jump straight on it and ride it, which would be incredible. So you're buying the first one in mind to give it knocks and dents and stuff and scratches, and then hopefully when you buy a more expensive one, you won't have so many instances. But they're always going to get scratched and bumped anyway. It's just the level of damage will be bigger typically when you're learning. So yes, you could buy a cheaper, smaller wheel, but there's people that ride V5Fs all day long anyway who've been riding for years. So it's not like it's a beginner wheel, it's just a cheaper wheel that you can get away with really. Rich is saying no, the animation worked the first time, the second time was a still image. That's because Mario intentionally took a still image of it, did you? Yeah, and then put that still image up. So, yeah, that's why. So have we got his video to play? Was it on there? Should we try again? So you can watch Oliver's winning video, because usually they are sort of glorified by playing their video at the end. And so people get to see the winner again. And that's a tradition now that's gone on for 14 competitions. Well, 13. Just waiting for the tech guy. He's good at making cups of tea though. He can play it. So good news everybody, he can play Oliver's video. He's now going to play Oliver's, the winner of this competition, video.
Viewers videos.
Boom, back in the room. There we go, there was a winning video. So Oliver, write in, info@speedyfeet.co.uk, and say you want to claim your prize of 25 quid or pounds or approximately $30. Actually, as of today, the exchange rate's terrible. It's probably not even $30. Right, so we have got... so having a look. He might be good at making cups of tea. Is he any good at driving a car? In reference to Mario. Ian Chambers said, we'll find out tomorrow. Now, if you do not know what we're talking about, you need to go over to our Instagram account or our Facebook account. And on there is a photo of a piece of paper, which I lovingly created, where it's whether you're going to vote for whether Mario passes or fails his driving test. So you need to have a look at that because the picture is very relevant and we're doing like a 5-bar gate. So far, more people think he's going to pass than think he's going to fail. So far. So that's tomorrow. Mario has got his driving test tomorrow. What time, Mario?
Lunch.
Lunch. That's not a time. That's
12.
doesn't know. Good start. So you do actually not know when your driving test is.
I need to double check.
Like that's unbelievable.
I'm going for fail now.
Yeah, Mike's changing his. Mike's just shouted out he's going to change his and go for fail because Mario doesn't even know when his driving test is. Oh my goodness, this is what I've got to deal with, look. I just can't believe it. Anyway, I just can't believe that. Did you take out KS16X? I am too late, sorry. That is going out yet. We're going to do a review on it, obviously. Then Instagram, Facebook account, you'll see behind the scenes of that. Bit of prattling about, messing about, being a bit silly with it. So go and look at those if you want some sneaky peekies. We haven't done a sneaky peeky for ages, have we? We have got sneaky peeky. Oh my goodness, this is brilliant. Should we play the sneaky peeky? That seems a good segue into it. Whenever you're ready. Okay, so sensible things to do, I think, really, because we've never actually tested this before, is to try and push a 30-year-old car. It's a good first test, isn't it? Right, let's get it going. We seem to be rolling, which is good. You alright in there, Mike? Yeah. Good man. Gone really far? How far is it to your house? Whoa. Using no fuel at all. How good's that? No fuel. No fuel, Mike. Not using any fuel. Where do you want to go? Straight on down that way? Or this way? Going round to the right, are you? Well, I thought, you know, to make it more efficient, you cut through the middle. It's what? It's really hurting my arms, this. Yeah, but... Oh yeah, so tiring. Doing all this is tiring me out. Ah, go down the hill there, I reckon. Go back round again. Turn right. That's it. Then I'll meet it down that way if you just let it roll. Right, here we go. In we go. Oh, he's got the brakes on. Ah, come back. Yeah, that's it. It's gonna park it there. Good. So we've proven pretty much that if you need to push a 30-year-old car, thumbs up. Cool. Carry on the testing. See you later, mate. There you go. So you know the KS16X can push a VW Polo, a 30-year-old VW Polo, around an industrial estate on vaguely flat ground. So we wanted to do something that was scientific and is going to be useful to you guys to actually understand how capable it is or how not capable it is. What's the opposite of
Incapable.
Incapable? How capable it is or incapable it is. Yeah. So now you know. So I hope that's got that cleared up. Let's have another look. So, Will says, that's my dad's car. Very proudly put his thumb up. And I've heard, actually, his dad was actually saying to me, he loves that car. And he hopes his dad keeps it for many years to come. Because it's a classic, in his own words. And Stephen Lawrence did say before that, will you be pushing the car to help Mario out in your driving test when you don't know when it is? I would help him, but he doesn't know when it is, so I can't go and help him. Tech Drone Media's in the house. Green energy, eco-friendly, and then someone sport the party, Lars, who got Mario arrested, but you're actually using fuel to get the electricity. So, terrible. Good for all cars that do not start until pushing it, very true. In fact, there's a little story about that. That very car, when we took it out of the shed, well, it's been in the field for 2 years, something like that, and then it was in the shed for about 3 years. We took it out there, and then Mike was going to start actually using it. And it lasted from the house to the MOT station. MOT is where you test a car in the UK to make sure it's sort of vaguely roadworthy, which obviously it wasn't. But anyway, it passed the MOT, which is just mental. But then driving from the garage out, the thing blew up. So we replaced, what did we replace, Mike? Carburetor, wasn't it? Oh, all the ignition system, the carburetor, loads and loads of stuff. But when it was in between stages of behaving and not behaving, I actually pushed it in a real world situation when it was in the middle of a road, right out in the country lanes out there, with a KS18 L, I think, or XL. L. I think it was an L. I actually did genuinely push it. We're on a blind bend. I thought, flipping out, we're not going to push this thing. I got on that. I think we got to about... What? It's the fastest it ever went, Mike says. Yeah. So, yeah, so we actually did do that genuinely. So I sort of had a vague idea we could probably push that thing around. Good luck, Mario. P.S. My wife is a driving instructor in Bournemouth. Have you got any tips, or has she got any tips for Mario? I.e. remember when the exam is. We'll cross that one off. Already been there. He's already been humiliated about that already. Any tips for him? He failed once already. You should do a drag rage with the car. A drag rage with the car. Oh, race. It's got race underneath. Ronnie Rankin, the things you guys get up to. Yeah. We got to test it. It's a hard life. YouTube. Since I can only afford a V5F, I use it to ride 8 miles across town to classes. It's doable with the small pedals, foot plates. Cause bad foot fatigue, and I can't go fast on straightaways. I'll say at the V10F. You can fit bigger foot plates to that, but you need an adapter kit. So you can get the V10 foot plates, I think, to fit on, but you do need an adapter kit. We don't do them. Lars says, haha, I think for the rest of my life I'll hear this Lars got Mario arrested. Exactly right. There will never be a show ever again where your name pops up and you say something. I'm never not going to say Lars who got Mario arrested. That is how you'll know. That's just the way it's got to be now. The 1C even beeps on 100%. It's fine now, but it could happen again. I'm not sure what the solution could be. Benny, if you send a video in, I can have a look at it and see if I can guess what it's going to be. So Ian, when you're coming over to the Netherlands, do a fun ride and not get arrested. That's not happening because it took him 2 minutes to get arrested. Benny, my 1E Plus does that as well. The footplate costs $100. That's way too expensive, not worth it. Very true. Don't bother with that. Is there any information about battery life in unicycles? In what regard? Best practices or what? I need more information on that, definitely, because I don't know. It's too broad a question. Dominic, let's have another look. Right, so we've got a bit of an article coming up. There is no news today, is there? No, there's no news today. Definitely not. No, I knew that anyway. This is Officer Drexler enjoying the beautiful weather while patrolling the Baraboo Riverwalk on his electric skateboard. So there's a video coming up. Not a unicycle thing. Don't know why Mario sent me this, but anyway, suddenly doing skateboards. So here we... I'm back in the house, but I'm replying to questions, so no answering. Right, so there's a video of a guy riding an electric skateboard who happens to be a police officer. In the UK, no, to be fair, a skateboard's probably legal. Probably, I don't know. Next up, technically you could probably say this is a unicycle, kind of. But it's both mental and a practice you should definitely not do, because you're daft. But he has got some skills, and apparently they do pay the bills. But anyway, this is just for a bit of fun. Don't take it seriously. Do not attempt this at home. And roll the video. Boom. Mental. We have got some from Lars, who got Mario arrested. Ronald from the Netherlands, who is doing an EUC ride from a place in the Netherlands to Lisbon, Portugal, is in France at the moment. He broke his motherboard yesterday and got it fixed today. When did he set off? Can you remember? Was it a few days ago? Because isn't he... Or is this not? Is this not the same one? This isn't the one that's going around the world, is it? Was his name Ronald?
A French guy's going around the world.
French guy's going around the world, is he? Ah, okay. I've got muddled up. Anyway, there's a guy, new news, a guy is travelling from the Netherlands to...
Portugal.
Yes. Okay. I can see, yeah. I got it. I'm just reading it again. It's Portugal, yeah. He's in France. I'm trying to think how that works. Mara's drawn it for me, so... Yeah. Netherlands, Belgium, France, Spain, Portugal. So that's how he's going. Look at it on a map. But anyway, his board's broken. He's off again, and tomorrow he's going to ride again. He's going to ride another day. Just got back from Norway cruise with KLX, best ever. Philip. Dominic says skills, level 100. Yeah, for that cyclist. Also, when is the next live? I'll probably do a 1-minute video. They're every Wednesday at 4:30 GMT. Right, okay, let's have another look. We've got, up next, we've got a video of a car park barrier. Here we go. I haven't seen that before. Man, oh man. That's bad. I'm watching it again. I'm behind you guys. Straight in the face. Oh, on his ass. Oh. Oh, that makes me wince to see that. Oh dear. Was he okay? Don't care or?
I think so.
Oh. I hope you're okay if you're watching this. Entertainment, it has to be said, so at least it was caught on video, so it was worth it. It's like my crash ad when I was testing the customer's wheel out here. It's kind of worth it because it was caught on video. Oh, wow. That's bad. You could break your coccyx, couldn't you? And it will paralyse yourself. Wow. Okay. At least he wasn't trying to be stupid and have an accident. He was just riding along, enjoying himself. He was having a happy day. Hands in pockets, thinking, can I get myself a coffee? Lunch break. Smack. Life just caught up with him, didn't it? Okay. And Lars is saying that he set off about 1.5 weeks ago. That guy who broke his board. Rich says the guy that got hit in the face, I assume, by a barrier, he needs to come to the Bristol meet to try the limbo. I like Mario's added sound effects. Did you add a sound effect, did you?
No.
You didn't. It was already on there. Mario didn't edit that. He can't take credit for it. Whose video is it? Doesn't know. Stole it, never asked, and didn't credit it. Well done. The car park barrier is old. 1 year ago. Old news, Mario, Lars is saying. He's always on the down, isn't he? He's never like, yay, that's a good video, it's funny, I've seen that before. He just goes, that was ages ago. It's not even news. Well, that you should be used to that. You shouldn't be surprised. it's 1 year old. I'm surprised it is only 1 year old. I would be saying, wow, that's only a year old. Mary's collaborated some news articles and they're within 12 months. Anyway, Senator Perry's real name's Thomas, kind of feel cheated that we so quickly abandoned the Mars name. We haven't. So I put it up on Facebook only yesterday, saying Mars bar riding the KSAT 16X. And then Brett said, who's Mars? Who? Didn't know who he was. Lars, haha, Rich, good one. I saw that video a year ago. Someone else is on it. Good. So we got fresh news. True, but Mario's doing great. Not so sure about that. Next up, we have got some photos that are going to be laid over my face. So you should feel a lot better now and less sick. West Wheel 2. 9th to 11th of August, there was a group ride in Las Vegas, organised by a load of pervs. Pervers, which stands for Personal Electric Vehicle Riders Association. The event included a downtown Las Vegas night ride, Red Rock Canyon sunrise ride, sounds nice, the West Wheel 2 mod show, and awards and Hoover Dam ride. I'm going to look at the pictures as well. Are they still on the screen? Yeah, good. Let's have a little look. Oh, there we go. There's the Hoover Dam. Damn it. Old joke's the best, isn't it? Right, what pictures you got now? I've got the Hoover Dam in front of me. I'm behind you guys, so you might not have nothing. Or you might have nothing on the screen.
No pictures now.
Someone's laughing at pervs. Brilliant. Oh dear. That is cool. What wheels have they got? So they've got skateboards. Looks like a Nikola. MSX. Couple of MSXs. Gone. Lost it. Brilliant. Anybody else see the boards on there? Fine. Excellent. Saw all that. So that's those done. Any other videos we've got to show, Mario? Or are we all out of quality old content? That was new though. That was new because that was, well, newish. 9th to 11th of August, isn't it? That's only a few days ago that it finished. That's the newest one you had there, wasn't it? And that guy cycling through New York could have been in the mid-90s for all I know. Didn't check. Let's have a little look. Are you guys going to mode EUCs like EUC users? Not sure. Still hiding the imported Z10 from the wife. That's Douglas Ingram. Unbelievable. Didn't buy a Z10 from Speedy Feet. Says he supports Speedy Feet, but didn't buy the wheel. So went and bought a wheel from somewhere else. Gray imported it because he couldn't wait 2 months till the proper ones came in. And also without the wife's permission, which is deadly, as we all know. So he is actually hiding his wheel. So it's a sad state of affairs, really. But Douglas, are you coming to the ride out on the 26th? Bank Holiday Monday is the next ride out. So if those of you who want to come down to the Forest of Dean and hit some of the trails you see in all the videos, you're very welcome down. Hold on, Rich is putting a spammy link. Rich Skull, let's have another look. Oh, go on then, I'll allow it. I'll put it on there. Rich Skull, spammy link, click away people. Definitely no viruses there. Bank Holiday ride. Have you seen that video of the guy who crashes MSX at 40 mph while racing a boosted board? That's why I'm not buying Gotway, because of the random cut-offs while overheating. Wow, okay. Yeah, I think the clue is riding at 40 mph or more might have attributed to the accident. Just a little bit maybe. For instance, I've never in the last year of owning my MSX ever had a cut-off. But then I've not riding at 40 mph racing people, so I try and take my own riding in my own hands and try and make the right decisions if I can. I'm late to the video, but have you discussed the 126 volt Nikola yet? No, I haven't. I say that like that because I asked Gotway the other day, how many versions of the Nikola are you bringing out? Because as a stockist of them is an absolute nightmare. So we buy in a load of Nikolas at great expense, And then 2 days later, someone says, are you going to get this one in? Are you going to get this one in? Are you going to get this one in? It's like, you're kidding me. Right, no, we can't afford to get all those in. No. So I asked for a list, and this is what we got back, and there is no 126 volt. It's a custom build as far as I know. So the actual models from Gotway are just, I don't know what you call them, generic builds. You've got the Nikola 650 watt hour 84 volt, Nikola 1300 watt hour 84 volt, Nikola 1600 watt hour 84 volt, Nikola 2100 watt hour 84 volt, Nikola 1230 watt hour 100 volt, Nikola 1845 watt hour 100 volt. That's the options. We are not going to be buying those in. So we've got the Nikola 1600 84 volt. There's a possibility that we might get the Nikola 2100 watt hour because it's the most range you can get in, possibly, and possibly get the 1845 100 volt in for those interested. But the 126 was just a custom build specifically, apparently. That's what I was told. Let's have another look again. Yeah, I can't tell you. So the 2100 watt hour is also a customized model, which they apologise for not letting me know about. But anyway, you can get them. So we might get that in, and might get the other 100 volt offering, which we sort of strayed away from at the moment, because we've seen loads of crash videos with people with 100 volts because they just go flat out, like we're just talking about with a cutoff. If you get a wheel with 100 volts, the firmware is different and you can go a lot faster, and people have cutoffs at those speeds. It's great to have the extra power, but then if you use that power to go extremely fast and expect not to have accidents, then you're going to be in for a shock. So I would highly recommend going a speed that you can sprint out of. Otherwise wear full armour, and even then I wouldn't go sort of above 30 odd miles an hour. I mean 31, 32 at a push. So there we go. How about the MSX with cutoff switch, prettier lights and Bluetooth speaker? Rich Skull has asked. I got asked that question today as well. I do actually have a lot of correspondence coming through that I have to get answers for, and I asked about that because I hadn't heard of it, just like the other models. The answer back from Gotway, there's no speaker and cutoff function of MSX. So that must be customised as well. That was today at 1:15. So that's the answer I got from them. Let's have another look. M Super V3 had issues where at near max speed it would get so hot that some wires could melt together and cause cut-off. Well, we've had no experience of whatsoever, unless you're talking about the M Super V3 and not the MSX. But you have to be very, very careful with brushing everything with the same brush when it comes to faults, because there are many issues and many reasons why these things happen in our experience. So yeah, and it happens with every single brand. And usually when you delve into a failure, most of the time it's you rider error, to be fair, or stupidity, and then you have a small percentage of actual component failures. But it is a lot rarer than rider error. And that's just a reality, because we know that, because anything we have to do under warranty, we can check it and see what comes in, and we know how many failures there are across all the brands and different models that we do. So any models we stock, we know how reliable they are compared to other brands, and how reliable they are on their own by the returns, because they hurt us when things fail, because we have to obviously pay vast amounts of money to get it all sorted. Let's have another look. What have I missed? That's AK. He's missed quite a lot because you're in at 55 minutes. Gotway mentioned the 126 to Mark on his Facebook page. I think he talks about it on one of his latest videos and also on the EUC forums. It's not secret. 126 is not true Gotway. He's thinking of releasing it, but it's just rumours. I'm just curious, but can you upgrade, for example, a Ninebot 1 speed, and is it safe to swap out low watt hour battery to a higher one? So Benny, you can upgrade your speed. There's a Russian guy that's created an app to do that. Wouldn't recommend it, but can you do it? The answer to the question is yes. You can basically, what's it called? Overclocking, isn't it? Something like that. I think I got it right. Overclock it. You can do that, just like you do with the computer. Push a bit more out of the components essentially, and you can upgrade the watt hour of the battery, yes, by all means, but don't upgrade the voltage because you'll blow the board. So you need to keep the voltage the same if you're using a standard board, but you can increase the battery size. So battery cycle is like a fuel tank. Still runs at the same outlet, but you could have a bigger tank and a bigger tank and a bigger tank if you wanted to. So, yeah. All right. Steve Lawrence is off. Thank you, Steve. It unlocks to 20 kilometers per hour through that app. We've done a link somewhere. I think it might be on our blog, speedyfeet.co.uk. Go to blogs. I think it's there somewhere, possibly. And we've definitely mentioned it in a show as a news feature. So, there we go. Brucey, you coming in? Come here then. Brucey's just made an appearance. He's going to come in and trip over all the cables. No, he's not. Come up here then. There he is, look. Now, over here, look. Oh, no, don't do that. Here, look. Look, see? Over here, what's this? Look. There we are. He said hello now. See you later. He's off now. He's sick of it. Ugh. What? Right, there we go. Bruce is in the house. You can get Bruce and me on a t-shirt. We done it somewhere. Or a sticker. See? Sticker. That's what a sticker looks like if you didn't know what a sticker was. You can get that. Use cycles, use on clothing. We made up some... let's use unicycles, I don't want that. We made up some t-shirts and also stickers. Which if you're buying something on the store, it's a good way just to lob some stickers in. Because they're cheap, they just sort of cover the cost really of making the stickers. If you so wanted. So, there we are. Right, okie dokie. We will see you next week, because it's time to end the show. But, what should I mention? Subscribe. Hit the bell notification on our YouTube channel. Instagram, go and follow. Twitter, follow. Facebook, go on there and do stuff like things. Oh, and go and vote on Instagram or on the Facebook page after the show finishes for whether Mario will pass his driving test or not. Or we should have a third option, will he get there at the right time? Because he doesn't know. So there's those, go there, have a look at that, and send in your viewers' videos. No copyrighted content whatsoever. Pointless because we can't do anything with it. Film on the side, 1 minute max, email it in info@speedyfeet.co.uk. And don't forget to go and browse speedyfeet.co.uk and purchase some stuff. Brilliant. Thank you very much, guys. We will see you next Wednesday, 4:30 GMT. Do you want to put the slide up for the viewers' videos at the end? Because you might be able to do that. And we'll just run that for 30 seconds. And you can jot that down with a pen or paper, or if you're a modern person, on one of these mobile telephones. And you can add it to that. And then go and send us an email with your viewers' videos. All of you are filming with GoPros and all sorts of business. So send some videos in, 1 minute. Stack it with the content you want. There we go. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you next week.